they'll be calling you a radical. The power's been cut out at the Big Z again. So, oh, dangerous? Dangerous? Is it on the verge of a nuclear meltdown? If it hasn't already happened. Oh, they would tell us. They would tell us. Maybe we get Ted Koppel. He's still around, 83, to tell us like, he was the first one that broke the news, possibly at Chernobyl. No, that was Igor. Igor, who flew into Chernobyl. He went to his friend that had a plane, helicopter, and says, let's go in. Go in? Are you kidding? You crazy? The nuclear industry will kill us. What they'll do to us, we can't. Well, if we don't, they're just going to lie and cover this up. They did it anyway. That picture. I mean, he took all those photographs at Chernobyl. Lucky they didn't shoot him down. And only one turned out. He got in his darkroom. Radiation, he had one, and he got it out. I was at the IAEA, walking over top of the Danube, when he died in a car wreck, tragically. I had talked to him not too far. He did a book thing. Wow, what a brave person. Are they going to tell us if there's a nuclear disaster at the Big Z? Oh, like they did Fukushima? And if you don't think this is a global cabal, it's been proven. The United States DOE, why would they come out? Why would the United States DOE come out and say, the DOE, not the Defense Department, proliferation, non-proliferation, SALT 1, SALT 2. Oh, they got rid of that. They went to straight pepper. So, get in the bunker. I've been in those SALT 1, SALT 2 bunkers. They're out there. You know, I'm one of the group that helped move them to Wendover, Utah. What's Wendover, Utah? What's INL? Idaho National Lab. These secret scumbags. Are they going to tell us like they did Fukushima? Well, let's see. They have total control of the internet now. Google used to call themselves the great equalizer. Google is totally what? Oh, please. Google. Total control. Shadow banning, kettling. I've come to the conclusion the United States populace could care less about the truth. They're too weak to handle the truth. The world is. They don't want the truth. They want feel-good fairy tale, dogma snuggie. I'm on a football team. I like how people say, they'll talk about a football game and they'll say, we. Yeah, I'm a Patriots fan. We. Wait, you play for them? What year did you play for them? You part of the owners? We. That's how hypnotized they are. Red pill, left pill, Went off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban. What? Went off to Iraq to get about, who's the misinformation? Saddam Hussein has weapons. No, he didn't. Pat Tillman fight off $9 million. No, he didn't. Jessica Lynch earned a congressional, she had to sue to give it back. It's all, talk about the lies. They won't tell us. Remember in 2011 when Kevin Blanch stood there and says, don't believe him, don't believe him, don't believe him. These are full-blown out nuclear meltdowns. I knew. Look, when I was the famous professor, before I got blackballed, I'd done so much work on Mach 1, Mach 2s, that I knew they couldn't handle a 7.6, let alone a 9. I knew they were in meltdown, and I told the world every day for 4 years. Arnie Gundershield was in my side arguing, said, no, Kevin, you're wrong. These are hydrogen blasts. Helen Caldecott says Japanese are tidy people. They cleaned it up. Chris Busby went on RT and CBS, ABC, all of them same team. Fox News and said, the Pacific Ocean's a big place. It'll dilute. Did they tell us? So I got accused of misinformation for 4 years. They're still accusing me of misinformation. Now, who's the misinformation? For 4 years. For simply, Daily Motion took my entire site down. Facebook went after me. Twitter went after me. YouTube went after me. Everybody went after me for simply saying that, which I knew factually, unarguably, that the lies at Fukushima, they were just circling the wagons and lying, were full-blown out meltdowns. That's misinformation. Just the greatest truth in human history. Up is down, black is white, wrong is right. Hello, are they going to tell us at the Big Z? The power's knocked out again. It's completely occupied. The United States DOE comes in and says, leave our state secrets alone. What? When my school that I used to teach at, the #1 school business in the United States, Weber State, look it up. Now, who's the criminals? They railroad me out of town and take over. And now they're being accused of selling state secrets to China. The FBI's in there, which that's what they're doing. But that's okay. That's okay because I guess they're connected in the club, and I'm not. Just the greatest truth, the greatest activist of an entire generation, bar none. Look at my typo work. Look what I'm up against. Look at this tsunami I'm up against of liars. Look what I'm up against. Scream my head off. I knew exactly what I was doing. I remember Google sent me an email one time and says you have the highest retention, top 10, not top 10%, one of the top 10 YouTube sites on earth of retention. I knew what I was doing. I knew the search engine, the art of communication. I was the old communication professor at Weber State, in the #1 school business in the country. Railroaded, blackballed, Fama K. Brody on Balco. Hello. Oh, the power's just knocked out again, and it's occupied. Missiles flying in and out of there. Are they going to tell us, they're in cold shutdown? That doesn't matter. Because what? Spent fuel, TikTok, Diablo Canyon clock. Every one of these nuclear reactors around the world were never built to be nuclear repositories. Remember Harry Reid and I used to fight about that? He turned them officially into nuclear repositories. The United States, only Congress can do that, not you, Harry. And I know Harry personally. Used to work right behind my house here at Thyco. And he tragically died of cancer. He was born right there next to the Nevada test site. It's very sad how these people will double down on their dogma and they'll go along with this winning team. Why? Because they threaten you? They offer you money? Vladimir Lenin. They'll give you just enough of the capitalistic rope to hang yourself. Useful it is. That's Vladimir Lenin. John Lennon, let it be, let it be, let it be. Sir Paul wrote that about his mom after the nuclear disaster in UK and him and John fighting over. Let's see, Lennon was an anti-nuclear. Both of them! So, but you're on the winning team. You support a czar. Tsar Putin! Okay, you want to be ruled by a monarchy. Good peasants. That's not a president. So, of course, look at the ones we have here. Who really runs the show? These puppets. So, Bush, oh my God, Saddam Hussein as weapons of master Colin Powell. What happened to him? What happened to Abiy, the imperialist in Japan, blows my mind. What happened to him? The cover. He was not prime minister when Fukushima happened. Nail Khan, I talked to twice. I was at Del Mar. By the way, I was at Del Mar when he come up and, bowed to me and started to cry and told me, thank you, Kevin Blanch, for all your work. Guess who, right there in my place in Del Mar, where I've been my whole life, guess who's got a new big bachelor pad right there at Del Mar? No. Yep. Bill Gates. He just keeps on doing his thing, right? He's going to bring little SMR nukers to Wyoming. Okay. All right. See that right there? Why do you have that there? Because that's an SMR. That's an SMR, right? No, it's not. That's a chocolate Easter bunny. I talked to my one grandson's friend. I says, well, Easter's the next few days. This holiday is about Jesus. Jesus, I thought you was a good little Catholic boy, I told him. And he says, I thought it was about a bunny laying eggs. The winning team, the Big Z, is power knocked out again. Are they going to tell us? You had Kevin Blanch in 2011. They'll bury me so deep, freaking well, they already have. So I'm hanging in there. AML leukemia. It's going to give I went into bone marrow transplant on 11/11/11. Think about that. Open heart surgery twice. I'll never forget. It was the day I asked Trump about Fukushima. It was on Fox News, Salt Lake. That day, I got home and it was like, boom, something hit me. I'm fighting cancer. I'll never forget it. I stepped out of my car at the grocery store. I got to get some juice. I was just, it was my heart. I kept telling people it was my heart. So I've had open heart surgery twice, as you know. I got a pacemaker now, but are they going to tell us? Thank you everybody supported this historic work. The fight goes on. We don't give up. I got this in Berlin, by the way, this hat. That guy was something else, man. Woo! That dude was intense. Hence. Holy shit. Wow, he was something else. So, sugar wars, molasses wars, textile wars, cocaine cowboys, plutonium wars, the big Z, power's knocked out again. Oh, they'll tell us. Okay, like Hanford's on fire. Try finding anything about that. Okay. The nuclear energy crime city, if you haven't realized, they run the world versus Kevin Blanch. Or Kevin reached into the bag and he slung this stone. And, I mean, let's stop this on a 11-11. There's no stairway to heaven, Kevin. Freaking, where'd you sleep last night? Don't you lie to me. I slept in the dead pines with the suns from Fukushima, Japan. Oh, they always shine. And when they can cover up, when it's on video, they reactors blowing to smithereens, hydrogen blast, tidy people, it will dilute. They prayed out one after another on RT. Mikhail lessons. Remember, the 5th of November, not learned. From Fukushima, TikTok, Diablo Canyon Clock.